The following is a live sports presentation on Glycon.
Glycon's coverage of UA Local 502 Louisville basketball game night starts now.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. It's Louisville basketball game night on this Friday the 13th here at Sacred Heart Academy in Louisville, Kentucky. And the Sacred Heart Valkyries, five-time defending state champion, nine-time state champion, 19-4 on the season, taking on the visiting Simon Kenton Lady Pioneers, coming in at 24-2. The Lady Pioneers and the Valkyries are two of the top four teams in the state. And alongside Dave Henley, I'm Paul Najar, and we are thrilled to bring you this game tonight on Louisville basketball game night. David, you can't ask for much better matchup than these two teams here.
I mean, you get down to this time of year, you're thinking about postseason.
Yep.
But now here we got 1 and 2, 2 and 3, depending on what poll you're looking at. But what a game for Friday, February the 13th. It's just good basketball. I'm excited to watch this one.
This is going to be a fun one for sure. The state title for girls has been competed 51 times. And Donna Moyer and Sacred Heart Academy have been a part of that have won that state championship 9 times. Once as a player back in 1976, Donna, and then 3 times early in the 2000s, 02, 03, and 04, 3 in a row, and then 5 in a row, 20, 21, 22, 23, I'm sorry, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 with the great Zakiah Johnson, who is now at LSU. But Simon Kenton presents a whole different battle here for these Sacred Heart Valkyries. Not possessed with much size. Dave, what are you looking for from Simon Kenton? How do they respond to this real talented Sacred Heart team?
You know, the last few days I've been looking at Assumption, Sacred Heart, Simon Kenton, Clark County, and just looking at their schedules.
And Frederick Douglass.
And they all play good teams. I mean, they have some games where they might have a game that might get away, a blowout, but they're playing really, really good teams. And Simon Kenton beat Douglass. Douglass beat Sacred Heart. It's two heavyweights. Sacred
Heart beat Assumption.
It's two heavyweights. So, what do you look for? You look for two really, really good teams. Who's going to make the fewest mistakes? Who's going to get loose balls? Who's going to, the 50-50 balls, as they like to call them.
Yep.
So it's as good as high school basketball gets in Kentucky.
Last week, your inside looks at the game at the male and Eastern game were very prescient. Your inside looks were right on the target for that game. Look forward to hearing about your inside looks tonight.
I don't know if I should be happy being called prescient. I don't know what that means.
They were very astute. They were accurate,
astute?
and they were
but not astute.
Well, you predicted them well. So there you go. That's our setup for tonight. It's Louisville basketball game night. Our interviews with coaches are coming up. Both coaches' interviews, as well as our inside looks to the game, brought to you by Blinds Direct, and our key players of the game as well, or players to watch. So that said, we will take our first break in our pregame show, and set you up for more right here from Sacred Heart Academy in Louisville. Stay with us on Glycon.
Folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer. Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and Louisville.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Oldham County today.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Polo Real Estate Group, your one-stop real estate source. Founded by 1993 Male graduate Dion Reese. Contact him at 502-387-6330 or visit polorealestategroup.com.
Good evening. This is Coach Dave Henley. I'm here with Coach Jeff Stowers, the Simon Kenton Lady Pioneers. Coach, postseason's just around the corner. How do you think your team's playing, and what are your concerns right now?
We had one of our warriors go down, so right now we're trying to find the pieces to fill in for her. We have it, but we've got 2 games to figure it out, who's going to play where. But right now we're playing pretty well.
Good. You're playing the number 1, 2, or 3 team in the state. You're number 1, 2, or 3, depending on what poll you look at. We all see that kind of stuff. Do you treat this game just like any other game? Or do you kind of try to put a little more motivation into it, or you just let's go out and play Lady Pioneer basketball?
That's it. Go out and play Lady Pioneer basketball and see what happens. You know, if you're better than us, we're going to tip our hat to you.
Good. So what does Sacred Heart do that concerns you? They're really good. Got a good ball club, Bree Wilkins, but what do they do?
They have 2 focus players. One that can shoot it and also get down the hill. Wilkins likes to go to the basket. If we can cut off driving lanes and force them to take outside shots and block out, I think we'll be successful.
Coach, for our viewers here in Louisville who might not have seen the Lady Pioneers, what can they expect from your team?
We're going to play hard. We're going to play hard or you don't come off the bench. We're going to play hard, and the only part I look at is hope we play smart.
Play hard, play smart. Nothing wrong with that. Finally, in a nutshell, what do you have to do to win?
Just get one more point to them. I don't care how we get it.
I guess when we look at all the stats and extra pass and play good defense, get the rebound, all comes down to points. Coach, I wish you the best of luck. Enjoyed visiting with you last night and look forward to seeing your team play. This is Dave Henley for Glycod Sports.
Buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tinsley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tinsley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham, always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Blind Direct, not just blind. Blind Direct, not just blind.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sacred Heart Academy here in the heart of St. Matthews, just off Lexington Road, and it is Louisville Basketball Game Night. Top team in the state for the past 5 years and top team in the state for most of this year, the Sacred Heart Academy Valkyries, hosting the Simon Kenton Lady Pioneers, and alongside Dave Henley. Dave, I'm Paul Najar. We've got some really good basketball players in this one. Some commits on to the next level, some D1, D2 commits. There's talent all over the court. How about our key players first for the visiting Lady Pioneers?
Simon Kenton, the first one you got to look at is Brinley Purnell. She's 2 points away from 2,000 for a career. So her first bucket tonight is going to be her 2,000th point. She's getting 17.7 points per game. She's going to Thomas More College. She makes them go. She can flat get after it. She can score.
And the only thing about her, she's a 5'6" junior, just a junior. And how about the key players or player for the Sacred Heart Academy Valkyries?
Bree Wilkins. I've watched Bree play since she was in the 8th grade over at Crosby, played at Eastern, and now she's grown into a Division I player. I think she's going to Marshall. She gets 17 points a game, 5 rebounds, shoots 49% from the field, and is a 79% free throw shooter. Bree's really a good, solid high school basketball. I mean, she's better than solid. She's really good. And
your key players tonight, when you look at them, Bree Wilkins for Sacred Heart, 17.1 points. Brinley Purnell, 17.7 points. Bree averages 5.4 rebounds. Brinley averages 2.7 for Lady Pioneers. They both shoot 49% from the field. Purnell's three-point shooting is better, and they're both excellent free throw shooters, 79% for Wilkins and 89% for Purnell. Just got a feeling that some of those supporting cast members will need to really step up in this one on either team.
And you're not number 1 or 2 or 3 in the state if you don't have people that can stand up.
Yes.
Because, I think us in Kentucky, we've always grown up hearing the stories about Adolph Rupp. You say, well, let Pete Maravich get all he wants, but we're going to win. And Pete went out one night and got 63, but Kentucky won. So you're not going to be one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the state if you've only got one player. They've got several young ladies that can put the ball in the basket.
Absolutely. So those are your key players for tonight's game. Now we want to get into tonight's Inside Look, which is brought to you by Blinds Direct. Proudly serving Louisville for over 30 years. Visit blindsdirect.com or call 502-266-0079 for the best in home decor. For the visiting Simon Kenton Lady Pioneers, an Inside Look with Dave Henley.
Right off the bat, you think about defense, and the defense never rests with Simon Kenton. They only give up 39 points per game, and when you look at their schedule, if you only give up 39 points, you're pretty good. And Coach Stour stresses that, and he talked about it in the pregame. If you don't play hard, especially on D, you're coming out. Bench support, you just mentioned it. What do they have that can come off the bench? Who do they have besides Brinley Purnell? Coach Stowers, that's one of his areas of concern, is who's going to be that 6th, 7th, 8th player. So they got to get some bench support. Simon Kenton leads the state in three-pointers made.
Yes,
they're
do.
going to come out. They're going to shoot threes.
Purnell has 66 of them in 26 games. She's almost 3 a game, scoring 3 a game on her own. All right, now for the inside look, brought to you by Blinds Direct for Sacred Heart Academy, Coach Dave Henley.
Well, it's a little bit of a segue. We just talked about Simon Kenton leads the state in threes. They got to guard the three. Sacred Heart has to get out there, put pressure on the shot, run the shooters off the three-point line. They got to get some freebies. They got to get those free throws because Sacred Heart shoots 75% from the free throw line. That's outstanding at any level. So they got to get those freebies, and it's Windex time. They got to get on the glass. Sacred Heart has to get on the glass. They lead. They get 32 rebounds a game, whereas Simon Kenton only gets 24. That's an advantage that Sacred Heart can exploit. They got to get on the glass and get some easy ones, get some second shots, get some stick backs, try to neutralize the threes that Simon Kenton's going to
And that's interesting because Hall of Fame head coach Donna Moyer for Sacred Heart lamented last year. She said, I don't think we're a very good rebounding team, and I don't know if we're going to be a very good rebounding team next year, but we've got to work on that. Sounds like they did.
I think they worked on it.
Yeah. And that is your Inside Look, brought to you by Blinds Direct, proudly serving Louisville for over 30 years. Visit blindsdirect.com or call 502-266-0079 for the best in home decor. Blinds Direct. We're going to remind everyone this broadcast is authorized by Sacred Heart Academy with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation of all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. We thank you for watching. We're going to take our next pregame break. When we come back, you'll hear Coach Dave Henley with Sacred Heart Academy head coach Donna Moyer, and you stay with us right here on Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
You're struggling with something in school. Sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
When you want the right agents for your real estate needs, choose the Van Treese team with True Blood Real Estate. Former University of Louisville basketball star Stephen Van Treese and his wife Laura Protenick Van Treese combine local knowledge, dedication, and results to help you buy or sell with confidence. Contact the Van Treese team at 502-468-1463. Because no other real estate team quite measures up when you experience the True Blood advantage.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. And the Van Treese team with True Blood Real Estate. Experience the True Blood advantage.
Good evening again. This is Coach Dave Henley. I'm back at Sacred Heart Academy with Sacred Heart head coach Donna Moyer. Coach, it's getting close to postseason. How do you feel your team's playing right now? You have some areas of growth, some things you need to work on. I mean, it's a time of year we're not trying to reinvent the wheel, but where do you feel your team is right now?
I feel like offensively, we're scoring, but we got to lock down a little bit more on defense. We've let people get over, in the 70s the last two games and scoring, and that's something we've got to do is just lock in on defense and do a better job on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think we all like to see our teams get a little better defensively. What do you say, or what would you say are your team's strengths at this point?
We handle the ball very well. We, don't turn the ball over a lot. We seem to take good shots within our offense. We show some patience. Our kids are very good at following a game plan. They have a good basketball IQ and pick up things pretty quickly. So I think that's going to help us in tournament time where you don't have a lot of time to turn around. And they're just fun to coach. They work hard and we laugh and we have a good time.
Yeah, that's interesting. You talk about having a good time and having fun playing, and that makes it so much more enjoyable as a coach. Simon Kenton makes a lot of threes, and you and I talked this morning, and they lead the state in three-pointers made. Besides the three-pointers, what else concerns you about Simon Kenton? I think they play as a unit. They all have been playing together for so long. They know where to get the ball. I think Coach Sowers does a great job of finding the mismatch and running his system. And then they'll throw some presses here and there on you. And I think they're bigger than they look on film, too. Yeah, it's interesting you say that, how they play as a team. They've been together a while. When he and I were talking, he said every year he has about 200 to 250 girls at his camp, and they just they grow up together. And by the time they get to him, he feels like their system is in place. Real quick, what do you have to do to win tonight?
We've got to run them off the three-point line. I mean, I think that's key. But we also got to keep them from, getting too close to the basket, too. So I think we got to make them a little bit uncomfortable on offense, make them take shots they don't necessarily want to take. And then we've got to get back in transition D and just show some patience on offense.
Coach, I appreciate your time. Appreciate you getting with me this morning, and I wish you the best of luck. This is Dave Henley for Glycod Sports.
Well, thank you. Thanks. Thank you, Dave.
Red Ball Recycling is Southern Indiana's #1 recycling choice for a reason. We offer top dollar for all scrap metal. We can buy steel, copper, aluminum, brass, junk cars, and more. Call or stop by Red Ball Recycling and turn your scrap metal into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
This is the mower that cut the lawn, that became the place their kids grew up. The legendary Exmark Laser Z is the zero-turn mower more landscape pros trust. For cut quality, comfort, and reliability. Exmark, official mowers of the backyard life. Visit your local dealer or explore the Exmark Laser Z online for special finance offers, available now.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
And welcome back to Sacred Heart Academy, where the Valkyries are hosting the Lady Pioneers of Simon Kenton High School alongside Dave Henley. I'm Paul Najar. And Dave, you look around this building and this gymnasium and you see Sacred Heart Academy, the #1 high school athletic program in Kentucky for high school girls. When you think about all the greats, Donna Boyer was an outstanding all-state basketball player. I don't know what's smoother, her jump shot or her golf shot. Her golf swing is unbelievable if you've never seen it.
Yeah, we were just talking a while ago. I work at Valhalla, and her brother's a member out there, and she said next time you see him, make sure you tell him I'm better than him at golf.
But then you think about some of the other greats, and one of my all-time favorite female athletes, one of the greatest of all time. And you talk about Louisville representing with Muhammad Ali as of the greatest of all time. It was Mary T. Maher Plant. Mary T., Sacred Heart Academy alum. When she was a sophomore, she crushed world records in 1979 as a sophomore that stood for 20 years. 20 years in swimming is a long time. A long time. And she lived in her aunt, Ann Maher Northrop, lives right across the street.
Well, when you got a swim center named after you, it probably means you were good.
Yeah. Well, Mary T., good, and one of the most, one of the kindest, most unsuspecting, just tireless worker in the water. And you talk about those great athletes, it's always fun. We're going to come back. I believe we're going to have our starting lineups when we return from this break. And we'll give you the starting lineups brought to you by Interstate Batteries. We'll announce our officials as well, and we'll give you some more details on this upcoming game. Should be a good one, folks. Two of the top 4 teams in the state, Simon Kenton at Sacred Heart. Stay with us on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. From Glycod, it's UA Local 502 Louisville Basketball Game Night. UA Local 502 and the Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky. We do it right the first time. Tonight's game is brought to you by Red Ball Recycling, turning your scrap metal into scrap money. HKC Roofing, better than guaranteed. Tinsley Family Concessions, commitment to quality. German American Bank, building our community since 1910. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust. Anderson's Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. And by Blinds Direct and State Farm Insurance agent Leslie Gilly. Now courtside for all the action from Glycod on UA Local 502 Louisville Basketball Game Night.
Welcome back to Sacred Heart Academy. It is Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod. Two of the top teams in the state. Sacred Heart was number one all year, but suffered a couple of setbacks in recent weeks. And Simon Kenton coming in at 24-2. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Get started with Interstate Batteries. They're outrageously dependable. For the Lady Pioneers, we mentioned her first and foremost at guard. Number 0, a 5'6" junior averaging 17.7 points and 2.7 rebounds per game. It is Brynlee Purnell. At forward, number 32, a 5'11" senior averaging 13.3 points and a leading rebounder at 7.9 per game. It's Haley Webb. At guard, she wears number 23. She's a 6-foot senior averaging 8.9 points, 3.6 rebounds. It's Anna Kelch. Also at guard, number 30, a 5'8" 8th grader. And she averages 8.2 points and 1.7 rebounds, Angela Cabaya. And rounding out the starting five for head coach Jeff Stowers, who is 477 and 187 in his career, is number 20, 5'8" sophomore, Bella Ober, averaging 5.3 points and 3.2 rebounds per game. That's Ober, Cabaya, Kelch, Webb, and Purnell for Jeff Stowers and the Simon Kenton Lady Pioneers. Now for the Sacred Heart Academy Valkyries. We also talked about her as the key player to watch. At guard, she wears number 21. She is a 5'10" senior, committed to Marshall University, averages 17.1 points, 5.4 rebounds per game. It is Bree Wilkins. Also at guard, she makes this Sacred Heart team go. She wears number 0, a 5'4" junior, averaging 16.1 points and 3.6 rebounds per game. It is Tootie Jordan. And at guard, number 33, a 5'8" sophomore, 10 points, 5.5 rebounds, Riley Gilvin. And at forward, a 5'7" sophomore wearing number 4, averaging 8.4 points per game and 4.1 rebounds. It's Tari Ralston. And rounding out the starting five for head coach Donna Moyer, at forward, a 5'10" senior wears number 41, averaging 7 points and 7.3 rebounds, Emma Zutterman. That is Zutterman, Ralston, Gilvin, Jordan, and Wilkins for head coach Donna Moyer in her 36th season on the sideline at Sacred Heart, her alma mater. 858 wins, 284 losses, 8 state championships as coach, 1 as a player. An incredible Hall of Fame career, chasing down the famous Hall of Famer Randy Napier and his 886 wins as head coach in Eastern Kentucky. We'll take our final break here, and we'll set you up for tip-off when we return. It's Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Red Ball Recycling is Southern Indiana's #1 recycling choice for a reason. We offer top dollar for all scrap metal. We can buy steel, copper, aluminum, brass, junk cars, and more. Call or stop by Red Ball Recycling and turn your scrap metal into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
This is the mower that cut the lawn, that became the place their kids grew up. The legendary Exmark Laser Z is the zero-turn mower more landscape pros trust. For cut quality, comfort, and reliability. Exmark, official mowers of the backyard life. Visit your local dealer or explore the Exmark Laser Z online for special finance offers, available now.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Welcome back courtside here. It is Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod alongside longtime Eastern head coach and among other stops, Dave Henley. I'm Paul Najar. And Dave, crowd filled in here on senior night for Sacred Heart. Only 2 seniors for Sacred Heart. 2 seniors, there's both starters. 2 seniors for the Lady Pioneers as well in the starting lineup. But this should be some matchup. Brindley Purnell and seeing how Donna Moyer and her defense will contain her outstanding range from beyond the arc.
She can play. I think it's also worth mentioning Meg Gonzala, 5'7" senior from Simon Kenton. She tore her ACL. She's out. And I want to share this. I was talking to Coach Stowers, and he said as soon as she went down, I knew it was an ACL. He said I could tell by the scream. He said I've had 12 torn ACLs in 24or years. It breaks your heart, but she's a big part of this Simon Kenton team. She won't be with them, but mentioned before, Simon Kenton doesn't give up but 39 points a game. Sacred Heart averages 69. So it's kind of the yin and yang, the push and the pull. Who's going to, Simon Kenton going to impose their defensive will on Sacred Heart, or is it going to be the opposite? It ought to be interesting.
Especially with Sacred Heart coming off a couple of disappointing performances in recent weeks and trying to find that championship form that led them to 5 consecutive state titles.
Do you know how hard it is to win 5 district tournaments in a row?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, it's hard to win a district tournament.
And then 5 regional tournaments. And then
the state. We got to the Final Four 3 straight years, and the finals 2 years in a row. But, man, you got to be lucky. You got to be good. You got to overcome bad coaching. But it's really hard to win a district tournament, much less a regional. Then you throw 5 states. That's just fantastic. I don't know. And they got a chance to win another one.
That's 15 trophies in the last 5 years just in basketball.
Yeah,
and they do have a chance. They've been ranked number 1 most of this season. A couple of setbacks. Big win over Assumption, arch rival Assumption. And boy, Assumption, who knocked off Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass, who knocked off Simon Kenton. And Simon Kenton, Simon Kenton beat Frederick Douglass. That's it.
Beat the brakes off.
And Frederick Douglass beat Sacred Heart. So we've got those 4 teams. These 2 right here, Simon Kenton and Sacred Heart. Then Assumption, also in the 7th region. And Frederick Douglass. Probably
on Monday night we got Clark County in here.
Oh boy, that's going to be a good one too.
And then Cooper and Ryle in Northern Kentucky.
Oh my. And there we are. Tip-off is collected by the Lady Pioneers. That was Anna Kelch who tracked it down, and they will run offense against the Sacred Heart man-to-man.
Sacred Heart with that man-to-man defense. They will switch.
And they got a break there as that one was put up off glass a little too strong. And Bree Wilkins takes advantage at the other end.
Good job looking ahead and throwing the ball ahead. That's one thing that drives coaches crazy. When you got somebody ahead of you, it's open, don't pass it to them.
That was Angela Cabaya who missed that shot for the Lady Pioneers. She has it high left. Cabaya against the man pressure. She finds her teammate Haley Webb. That long 3. Brindley Purnell knocks it down. Just 5'6". She finds her shot, and boy, she gets it off quick.
And that was her 2000 and 2001 first point.
That is.
And she came off of that screen ready to shoot.
She was at 1998, and now she's got 2001. Purnell gathers it after the turnover. Kicks it up ahead. Cabaya gets it down low to Webb. And Webb converts.
Every coach wishes they had a post player that would sprint to the rim.
There's Tootie Jordan.
She did it.
She goes quick to the basket and gets fouled.
Foul 32, Webb, her first.
So Tootie will inbound it there. Jordan makes that offense go. She kicks it high out to Emma Zitterman.
Nice job on that out-of-bounds play by Simon Kenton, getting through screens. You don't see that a lot in the women's game.
Bree Wilkins running a little weave out front against this man-to-man pressure from Simon Kenton. Long 3 off the mark. Rebound to Purnell. That was Tootie Jordan's miss. Down on the block.
One more.
And long 3 off the mark. And there's a 2-handed shove from Haley Webb. And the officials tonight, that was Paul Broderick. That was, Paul Broderick making the call. Along with Crystal Boylan and Cameron Renison.
Brittany Purnell with a 3-pointer. She scored her 2,300 points.
2,000's a lot of points.
A lot of points. She's just a junior, man.
That's a lot of points.
She's been playing in this system for several years, even in grade school. So, Purnell, congratulations to her.
It was nice of Bob over there to put that out.
Bob Tadini, longtime voice of the PA announcer here of Sacred Heart Athletics. Up ahead quickly, Zutterman. She gets it. She's hounded there in the post. She's looking. Can't get it to Jordan. Another turnover for the Valkyries.
That was just great defense by Simon Kenton.
Here comes Purnell. And again, another quick 3. The quick draw from Anna Kelch. She missed that one off the front edge of the rim. The rebound to Zutterman, and she is fouled. That is the second foul on Simon Kenton. And for Sacred Heart, number 33, Riley Gilvin. Zutterman out. Gilvin out to Tari Ralston. Ralston right back. That's Becca Carson. 5'7" junior for Sacred Heart. She wears number 3. Jordan gets it to Carson. Big 3. No, off the mark, but there's Tootie Jordan.
There's Tootie on the spot.
Oh, yes, she is. You know, the one thing about her, she gets about 4 rebounds a game. And those are big from a point guard of her stature.
No doubt.
Kabaya goes off the mark there. There's Tootie into the lane. Stops. Kicks it out to Carson. They playing a little zone now, aren't they? Little matchup.
I think they're they switch a lot.
Boy, do they ever. Way underneath. And that long 3. Bree Wilkins says, let's get some offense going here.
Both teams switch a lot. You got to really communicate, and that's a sign of a good coached team, well-coached team, is switching where you don't have any, you don't leave guys open or ladies open because you communicate so well.
Wilkins hit her 3. She has all 5 of Sacred Heart points. Purnell's 3, long rebound, comes back to the Lady Pioneers. Purnell trying to set up some space for herself. She gets the foul on Jordan. Good, strong take to the basket. And what a matchup it is. 0-on-0. They're both juniors. Brindley Purnell, a scorer. Tootie Jordan averages 16.1 a game as well, and gets a few more rebounds per game. Those two are the engines for their team's offense.
Purnell's at 89%.
There's a rarity. Yeah. That is a rarity as Gilvin heads out and Zetterman back in.
That's one thing about a good shooter. If you can get to the basket and get to the free throw line, you can get some free ones.
Purnell hits the second.
Coach
1 point lead.
Stowers likes to press. He said we won't live and die with the press, but we'll press and back it off if we need to.
Ralston gets across court to Jordan. There's Carson. Bree Wilkins. What a player, what a career. She'll be heading on to Marshall. Tootie Jordan drives left, spins. There's Zutterman. Her shot long. Kelch comes away with it. And there's Purnell. That pass out to Bella Ober.
It's going up.
Purnell wide open.
Oh, I thought that was in.
Right in front of us. I thought it was in too. Tipped away. They couldn't control him, but Tootie Jordan could. And Tootie goes up. The shot is blocked, and it goes out of bounds off the Valkyries. Not the smoothest of offense for the first quarter here for Sacred Heart.
And I think a lot of that has to do with Simon Kenton's defense. And other than the first bucket for Simon Kenton, Sacred Heart's been pretty good defensively.
Both teams been playing great.
Again, if you're top 2 or 3 in the state, you're going to play offense and defense.
Kabaya, long 3, kaboom from Kabaya.
I like that. Kaboom.
And quickly down the other end to take Tari Ralston with the take. Oh, what a good look from Purnell. But Zetterman, it kicked off her. She couldn't get it as it was a great save by.
That was a really good pass, but she put her teammate in a bad spot. She couldn't catch and score. But it makes you think you got to get back, and there's another one.
Inside out, Purnell with another 3. It's her second of the game. She has 7 points. There is Tootie Jordan all the way to the rack. She gets fouled.
Yeah, Coach Stowers is not going to be happy with that. She's gotten straight to the basket a couple times. She got her shot blocked last time. She drew the foul this time. That's Coach Stowers. I know that's over here driving him crazy, seeing the guard drive to the hoop.
Can't get to the first one to go. And into the game for Welch is number 21, Kaylee Neese. I'm going to mention Allison Wiggins in there, 5'8", 8th grader. She wears number 24.
Kaylee Neese's brother, Kelly, led the state of Kentucky in scoring with 30 points a game in 2020-21.
That's a lot of points.
Fill it up.
And Tootie Jordan knocks down that second one. She's an 83% free throw shooter. So we saw a miss from an 83% shooter from the line for Sacred Heart. And then Purnell, a rare miss, 89% shooter from the line.
Good job defensively over there. Sacred Heart got Purnell on the sideline, didn't let her out.
Trapped her against that out-of-bounds line a little bit. Couch gets it back to Purnell, and Purnell's going to operate from near midcourt. She gives it across to her guard teammate Ober. Ober gets it back from Kabaya. Ober inside, can't get it to go. Couch gets the board. Purnell 3, knocks it down, her third of the quarter.
That might be my favorite play on offense. An offensive rebound and kick it out to a three-point shooter. Your feet are squared up, your shoulders are squared.
Oh, what a take by Ralston. No call. I thought it was a good no call. It was light contact, but they both went down. Ralston couldn't get it to go. Marie Ralston, a 5'7" sophomore. Averages 8.4 points per game for Sacred Heart. She's playing D. Into the lane goes Couch. Her spin and shot is good over Gilvin. 40 seconds to play in this first quarter, and it's a 9-point lead for the Lady Pioneers of Simon Kenton. Gilvin trying to turn the corner. It's like a matchup of some sort, but like you said, they're playing man and switching. Cross court to Gilvin. Gilvin takes Purnell and can't get it to go. The iron unkind.
Iron was unkind. Little Bill Raftery, huh? I like it.
Oh, Purnell all the way with the left scoop. Gosh, I love her left hand. That is something else. What a weapon. 12 points, 3 threes, a free throw, and a 2. And
Wow.
Judy Jordan can't hit that. Simon Kenton, the Lady Pioneers, blitz the Sacred Heart Academy Valkyries with 19 points in this first quarter, 11-point lead. Stay with us, second quarter action on Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
A Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Welcome back, Louisville Basketball Game Night. It's Sacred Heart down 19-8, but they get it inside to Wilkins. Wilkins takes it up, no good. Gets a rebound, no good. Rebounds again, can't get it to go. That's 3 in a row. Wilkins gets it again, and she's fouled on the 4th time. 4th time's a charm there, Dave.
Guarantee it. Great job by Coach Moore right there, going right into your star, right off the, you struggle to score the first quarter, you got the ball, she goes right to the bread, or goes right to her bread and butter in the post, size advantage, cleared out the help, great job.
She didn't see much of the ball after the opening few possessions for Sacred Heart, so she hits the first of 2.
Simon Kenton's defense, it's not a really all-out deny. It's almost like a little bit of a pack line.
Yeah.
Not quite, but they They take away a lot of the driving lanes. Do a good job, help.
Impressive defense there. I want you to know that you can join Glycod in our quest to expand the visibility of today's student athletes by supporting our free-to-watch platform. And please subscribe and tell a friend, as Glycod is changing the way you watch high school athletics. 19-10, the lead is 9 now for the Lady Pioneers. First possession in the second quarter, good take by Kabaya. And she has 5 points now.
Pretty impressive for an 8th grader right there.
Wow, athletic, quick move to the basket. Ralston, corner to Jordan. Jordan fakes, fires a 3, off the mark. Rebound comes down to Webb, and Webb is fouled. Let's take a look at some of these first quarter stats, Dave. What stands out to you, Coach Henley?
Simon Kenton didn't turn the ball over. Boy, you just cannot put a price on taking care of the ball.
And how many turnovers for Sacred Heart?
They just had 3, but you don't turn it over. And as soon as we say that,
there it is.
They turn it over.
Brindley was sprinting down court, and Tootie Jordan got her from behind. 0-on-0.
Good hustle play.
Yes, it's a net 0 for Simon Kenton. Wilkins all the way to the rack, drives baseline. You know, I'm just impressed with how she's developed her game over the course of 4 years. The strength in her game now, Dave.
Yeah, that was a power move.
And that is a powerful shot. No good. Rebound comes down. There's a power block. But Bree Wilkins taking over here in this second quarter. Couldn't get the save.
She's definitely a little more aggressive, there's no doubt.
Out it goes to Purnell, near midcourt. It's an interesting alignment. You know, 2-3 basically, everyone above the free throw line on that offense.
Princeton used to run their offense like that. They're not running a Princeton offense, but they do bring everybody up, and that's how Simon Kenton's been able to get to the basket a couple times.
Yep, and Kabaya had that backdoor cut and move. Oh, Tootie Jordan with the rebound and the dish. Tootie Jordan,
great
the
play.
assist.
Great pass. It looked like one of those one-handed bounce passes Magic Johnson
used to throw with the
big game James.
With the big spin on it. Cross court to Kabaya from Welch. Kabaya can't get it to go. And there's Tootie Jordan in position, and that was knocked out of bounds by Anna Welch, who's 5 inches taller, but Jordan had position. Oh, they were looking for her on a deep one. She can fly, Tootie Jordan. That's number 3, Becca Carson, brings it up. Jordan inside to Zutterman. Zutterman gets it to go.
Brindley Purnell was in position defensively. She just wasn't tall enough.
And you don't. That's a good no call there, right? Because she was catching and turning all at the same time. Didn't give her room. Oh, that's offensive. That's the block on the
hold on Tootie.
They got hold on Tootie. Okay, I thought he was calling the hedge out on the screener, but Haley Webb did a good job of keeping her feet still. And Tootie Jordan charged with her second foul of the game. Oh, nice move on the spin. Haley Webb, 5'11" senior, averaging 13.3 a game.
She can score. She had 27 earlier in the year against Campbell County. So that's not something that she's not used to doing.
Oh, they're holding on to Zutterman inside. Webb and Zutterman battling underneath the basket. That's her third on Webb. So Webb will go out. In comes Allison Wiggins, the 8th grader. She's averaging just 0.9 points per game. So you're trading 13 points.
And a whole lot of experience.
Yes. Some great screens, but they did a terrific job of switching on those screens, including the 8th grader Wiggins. Well done on that inbounds play. Oh, Ralston to the rack. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Welch. She dribbles out. There's Cabaya. Cabaya finds Wiggins. Wiggins a little strong. Welch inside is triple team, and they're going to call. What are they calling?
The juices are flowing.
Yes.
There's a jump ball.
The held ball, okay. They were separating. I think Welch is just getting frustrated because those little gnats.
Extracurricular.
Yeah. Oh, good inbounds play. Welch can't get it. She gets a rebound, puts it up.
Got to be ready.
And good. That's number 10, Haley Taylor for Sacred Heart, a 5'10 sophomore.
Coach Moyer threw the old hands on the hips and
Zutterman,
a little bit.
Zutterman loses control, but that one's blocked by Ralston. Picked up.
Oh, nice hesitation.
Lady Pioneers. And
nice hesitation.
Who'd they call that one on? 10 or 21? Oh, I thought that wasn't on Bree. Bree was. I thought that one they were going to get Haley Taylor, but they got Bree Wilkins for that. And that's a 10-point lead. Welch looking to extend it to 11, which has been the largest lead for the Lady Pioneers.
The Sacred Heart came out in the second quarter and cut that lead with an 8-2 run, and Simon Kenton has responded with a bit of a run of their own.
And now it's 27-16. It's a timeout, Sacred Heart. We're going to take a break, too. Stay with us. It's Louisville basketball game night on Glycod.
Folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
You're watching Louisville basketball game night on Glycod.
Welcome back, Sacred Heart Academy, alongside Coach Dave Henley. I'm Paul Majar, and Dave, this Simon Kenton team, had a little lull to start this second quarter, but boy, they're impressive.
Responded. You're not 24-2 if you don't know how to respond.
And it's a Friday night. It's Friday the 13th. You're coming down a good, hour and 15-minute drive from up there in northern Kentucky?
If you're leaving from Simon Kenton High School, it's probably further than that.
Probably an hour and a half.
Out in the boonies.
Boonies. It is. Simon Kenton. Talk about pioneers, right? Yeah, they're pioneers. So the Lady Pioneers looking to Simon Kenton High School, how long? An hour and how long? I can't even see that. Hour and 45 minutes? 30 minutes? Wow.
A lot of that depends on traffic, because once you hit the east end, traffic at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Slowing down. Yep. Tooting with the step through. Can't get it to go for Sacred Heart. Welch corrals the rebound. And up ahead to Purnell. Her three. Got it. That's as pure a three-point shooter as you will see. 15 now for Purnell. That's 2013 points for her career. Ralston comes back with a three. It was straight on, just short. Rebound came to Welch, and now the Lady Pioneers. Cabaya sets, fires, can't get it to go. Rebound tapped around, goes to Becca Carson. Carson up ahead to Jordan. Jordan takes it right at Purnell.
Nice
for
play.
Deuce.
But here comes Simon Kenton. You can't relax. They're coming.
Purnell with the spin move into the lane, kicks it left side.
Boy, they moved the ball.
Top of the key, Welch rims out, rebound, Ralston. And here comes Carson. Kicks it, short corner, left side, Bree Wilkins. Wilkins out to Carson, her three, short. And Tootie Jordan from 35 feet away gets the rebound and attacks the rim.
And we talked about that in the pregame a little bit, getting those 50-50 balls, especially the way Simon Kenton shoots the threes. But right there, the missed three on the other end, and Tootie gets it. Tootie's everywhere.
She is.
Like watching her play.
Oh, the floater, the runner from Purnell can't go. Here's Jordan. Tootie
to the cup.
Spin, lays it up, and she gets hammered and gets up. She reminds me of when she plays with reckless abandon. And there was one superstar NBA player and college player who I thought was going to really probably injure himself out of the game as a college player at Georgetown.
Allen Iverson.
Yes, that's who she really does. She turns on the jets and goes one speed all out.
When I was at Duquesne, we played Georgetown when they had Allen Iverson, Jerome Williams, Victor Page, Othello Harrington.
Bigger and biggest.
And Allen Iverson, he could just turn it on and turn it off.
Yikes.
I mean, he didn't really turn it off, but boy, when he turned it on.
Shot here, head fake. That little nod when he'd dribble, unbelievable. What he could get players to do, defenders.
Yeah, Tootie, she's a gamer now. She's fun to watch. She's aggressive. And despite her size, she does not back down.
Tough as nails. Hey, it was a 13-point lead. It's now back down to 8.
I got a feeling it's probably going to be that way all night.
Yep.
Because they both got, as Clark Kellogg says, spurtability.
Spurtability. They go in streaks. And Purnell all the way to the back. Oh, she caught her own miss. That should have been a travel.
If it's a legitimate shot attempt, you can grab it if it doesn't hit iron.
But then you can't do anything with it. You got to.
It's just like a rebound.
Yeah, okay.
Now, you could question, was it a legit shot? I'm sure Coach Stowers is.
Down into the post, Zutterman gives it off to Carson. A nice little set piece. Right corner three. And Ralston can't get that to go. And
even though Sacred Heart didn't score, right there is a great example of what getting the ball in the paint does. They drove it to baseline, got it under the basket. The defense collapsed. They throw it out top. One more pass, wide open three. Penetration kills a defense.
It was a really well-run set and a great call from the sideline. And there's that turnover from. And Bella Ober trying to find her teammate on the side here. Kaylee Neese couldn't get it. And Sacred Heart has a chance to cut into this 8-point Lady Pioneers lead. Onto the block to Wilkins. And she can't get that one to go. Boy, that's the hardest thing. Go ahead.
What a great job by Simon Kenton there. They got the mismatch. Bree Wilkins had Brinley Purnell posted up. As soon as it went in the post, they double teamed. Made her give it up. And the turnover was the result.
And it was interesting the way Purnell just sort of took the chair away, and she can't get it in bounds. It was tipped by Tootie. Tootie gets it back from
Iverson to
Ralston there, and that's when she dips that shoulder just like him. Out Kabaya, the 8th grader, and the step through.
What a play.
Wow. Angela Kabaya.
You remember the movie Waterboy?
Yeah.
And he used to get some high-quality H2O. This is high-quality girls basketball. I mean, both coaches are making incredible adjustments. Their teams are so well prepared.
And Kabaya, what form! That is a basketball shooter.
And you know something else that makes them good coaches? Good players.
Good players.
And these kids are really getting after it. This has been fun.
They are. So Wilkins is going to bring it up. This is something she did quite a bit of last year as well when teams tried to pressure Zakiah. And Wilkins gets it back. 3 no good. Sutterman with the hustle rebound. And there is Tootie. Oh, she's getting the lob to Wilkins. Wilkins tries to go up with it. And that foul it's on Purnell. Her first. No, that's a team 5th foul, so she's going to shoot 2. At least that's what the scoreboard says.
The Sacred Heart's having a lot of success getting to the basket, posting up Bree Wilkins. Simon Kenton doing a little bit of both. Shooting threes and getting to the hole.
Largest lead was 30-17, I believe, for the Pioneers. It was 13 points. Wilkins cuts it to 9. Up ahead, Purnell. She's ahead of Jordan. She's going all out. Can't get the layup. It's Strong. Rebound to Wilkins. Wilkins too strong. Trying to find Ralston.
That's a good look.
The one-hand pass while you're moving, though, I had a coach always tell me you got to have 2 feet on the ground if you're going to one-hand pass it, because the tendency for it to go high.
One-handed passes drove me nuts. Drove me crazy. I mean, there's a time and a place for it.
Yep. Like that one-hand bounce pass that Tootie had through the D. Oh, my goodness. It is 20 now.
As Dickie V says, are you serious?
4-3. Her 5th 3, actually, for Purnell. Kelch with the steal. Purnell.
I thought she was going to stop and pull a 3.
She goes the cross court to Kabaya.
Great hustle by Bree Wilkins.
Hustle by Bree Wilkins, but her shirt was on the line. Just a little portion of her back touched the line and out of bounds. So out for Sacred Heart is Ralston, and in is number 24, Olivia Klassen. Freshman, 5'2".
Hand it back.
Klassen is going to chase Bella Ober. Ober with the step through, the shot no good. Rebound Tootie Jordan. Rudy Toot, she goes all the way. Wow! There you go, 5 seconds left. Kabaya 3, can't get it. And then at the end of the first half.
Big boo-boo right there.
Almost a foul right at the end of the half for 2 free throws.
What a half of basketball.
Terrific first half, but it's a 10-point lead for the Lady Pioneers. And it was Tootie Jordan doing all she could to bring her team, get it back involved and in close. They're down 10 at the half. We'll take our first halftime break. Stay with us, folks. Our halftime programming will have stats, and we'll recap that first half, set you up for half number 2 when we return. It's Louisville basketball game night on Glycod.
A Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer. Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and Louisville.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Oldham County today.
Welcome to Holy Smokes Barbecue.
At Holy Smokes Barbecue, our pitmasters smoke up mouth-watering ribs, chicken, brisket, mutton, and more. From sandwiches to full dinners, with a complete list of sides and desserts. Holy Smokes Barbecue. Just tell them that the man in the big white hat sent you.
Order up.
How's the pork chop taste?
It's pretty good. It's the best one I've ever had.
Holy Smokes Barbecue. Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you.
When you want the right agents for your real estate needs, choose the Van Treese team with True Blood Real Estate. Former University of Louisville basketball star Stephen Van Treese and his wife Laura Protenick Van Treese combine local knowledge, dedication, and results to help you buy or sell with confidence. Contact the Van Treese team at 502-468-1463. Because no other real estate team quite measures up when you experience the True Blood advantage.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Tinsley Family Concessions, a tradition of corporate excellence and community service. For more, visit tfcfamily.com.
Welcome back. We're at the half. It is Simon Kenton 36, Sacred Heart 26, five-time defending state champ Sacred Heart. Great game this first half so far for Simon Kenton. Want to remind everyone, tonight's scoreboard is presented by the Van Treese team with True Blood Real Estate. No other real estate team measures up. And you see some early scores going. The J-Town up on St. X right now. But our score right here is the Simon Kenton Pioneers 36 and the Valkyries 26. What is the Sacred Heart? Let's take a look, Dave Henley, with your inside looks from pregame. What's working, what isn't for the Sacred Heart Valkyries?
Well, one thing Coach Moore said is we got to guard the threes, and I don't want to be Captain Obvious, but I'm going to go Captain Obvious. Right now, Simon Kenton's outscoring them 18-3 from the three-point line. And, I mean, we can talk this, that, and the other thing, but that's the difference in the game right now. The three-pointers, it's what Simon Kenton does. It was Coach Moore's concern, and I'm sure they'll make the adjustment.
And for Simon Kenton, wow, great performance. And they had secondary scores, too. If on the score sheet here it says 18 for Brindley Purnell, I have her down for 20, but they've got, Cabaya with 6 and Kelch with 6, and they have secondary and tertiary scores out there.
I think, and two things stand out there. Number one, Sacred Heart's only got 4 points outside of Tootie and Bree Wilkins, so they got to get some production from somebody else. And the other thing that stands out, Simon Kenton, we talked about their defense. They only give up 39 points a game. Sacred Heart averages 69. Right now, Sacred Heart's on pace for 52. So the Simon Kenton defense is really giving Sacred Heart problems. One thing Sacred Heart did do that was successful was getting to the basket, posting up Bree Wilkins, Tootie getting to the hole. But they'll both make adjustments and get after it in the second half.
Good stuff, Coach Dave Henley. We are going to take our second halftime break, and we'll return with Louisville basketball game night on Glycod.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
This is the mower that cut the lawn, that became the place their kids grew up. The legendary Exmark Laser Z is the zero-turn mower more landscape pros trust. For cut quality, comfort, and reliability, Exmark, official mowers of the backyard life. Visit your local dealer or explore the Exmark Laser Z online for special finance offers, available now.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Welcome back to Louisville Basketball Game Night. Tonight's halftime stats are brought to you by German American Bank, building communities since 1910. And Dave Henley, take a look at the telling stats. What do you see?
The obvious one is 18-3. Simon Kenton's outscoring Sacred Heart from the three-point line. Rebounds, 19-22, pretty close. But that's the big one, just the three-point shooting. And, that's basketball in the year 2026. It's just those threes, and that's the one that really stands out. Free throws, 7 for 8 for Sacred Heart, 4 for 5. So they're both making free throws, just the three-pointers. And, again, that's what Coach Moyer was concerned about.
That is a look at tonight's halftime stats, brought to you by German American Bank, building communities since 1910. And here we are, ready to start the third quarter. The Valkyries down 10, needing a big surge, because anytime they've surged, the Simon Kenton Lady Pioneers have had the answer.
Right. Yeah, they're going right to Bree Wilkins.
Boy, and they're triple teaming her down low.
They weren't going to let her get it.
And a nice runner there. That is what they were looking for out of Becca Carson. She gets the runner to go, and
they're going to need more of that.
Yes, they are.
But it's a good start. And they're only down 8, so it's not like it's an insurmountable lead.
Carson and Ralston just didn't do much.
They can't give up layups like that. As a coach, Simon Kenton made 2 passes and scored a layup.
That's Webb.
That's frustrating as a coach. I know Coach Moyer's not happy with that. A little high post screen. The UCLA cut. Denny Crum used to do that.
Yes, indeed. I used to do that to my high school team. That's what we ran. Tootie missed. A rebound comes off to Zutterman. Zutterman gets it out to Ralston, who can't hit it. Drive by Kelch, up, no good. Rebound on the ground, comes down to Carson, up ahead. It goes to Bree Wilkins. Wilkins can't get it. And there is the rebound to Webb. Purnell, slice, dice, draws the foul.
She gets it on transition. As soon as you think she's going to pull up for a 3, she gets to the basket.
Gives that little hesitation, and bam, right by you.
And you got an 89% free throw shooter. I jinxed her last time.
Yes, you did. Wilkins with the foul, her second, team first. And
Purnell, her father is one of the assistants. He was a student at Holmes High School when I was the basketball coach there. I think that makes me officially. Ryan Purnell. He was a good baseball player.
Yes.
Good guy. Nice young man.
And 2 free throws for Purnell gives her 22 and now 2,020 points on her career. Judy Jordan. What energy, what bounce from her. Carson into Zutterman. Zutterman looks, turns, cross court. Tootie eyes it, pops, no good. Rebound comes down to Metcalf, to Ralston. Ralston gets tied up. The Valkyries looking for ways to cut into this 12-point Lady Pioneers lead.
Look out. Look out.
She kicks it left to Welch. Her 3 no good. Rebound Kabaya. Tootie with the rebound, up ahead. Ralston steps through, lays it up and good. Now you got Ralston with a bucket as well as Becca Carson. And then there's the turnover.
You can tell Bree Purnell is a scorer the way she played defense on that fast break there.
Yeah.
She was not going to pick up a foul. I mean, it's a smart play.
Yes.
I'm not saying she's not a defender all-around player.
No, but
that was on the move. That's a hard play to guard right there.
Indeed. Boy, they really are disciplined on their defense. It looks like a 2-3. It looks like a man-to-man, and it looks like they can stuff and make things so difficult for Sacred Heart. Another possession where Wilkins doesn't touch it. Kabaya, her three, no good. And they're going to call Wilkins with a hold on Webb. Wilkins third.
One thing's really impressive with Simon Kenton. Whoever gets the rebound, they go.
They go quick.
They don't look for, I mean, obviously they're looking for Purnell, but they get it and go.
3 fouls for Wilkins. Inside it goes, and what a little scoop shot, Bella Ober.
Bella with a left.
Back to 12-point lead. Inside, Zutterman looking for cutters. She finds.
Right there's the one-handed pass that you don't like.
And it went off the hands of the defender into the back of the backboard. That was Kaylee Neese got her hand on it. Tootie Jordan, throw it in. She got a layup. Oh, Zutterman put the ball on the ground and didn't need to. Oh, she just had to go up and lay it up. She put it on the ground, and now she'll go to the line for 2.
Lady Pioneers kind of fell asleep right there.
Tootie sort of lulled them to sleep, I thought. Zutterman with the first of 2. 76% free throw shooter on the year. As we mentioned, 7 points, 7.3 rebounds per game.
By the way, he's a great soccer player.
Doesn't get the second one to go. Was this a 3? Wait a minute.
No, I think it had a lane violation.
Lane violation, okay. Ooh. So Zutterman gets second attempt. Got it. Back to a 10-point lead. Lady Pioneers with the ball in the hands of Brindley Purnell. Got to think she's a first-team All-Stater, Dave Henley.
If there are 10 players better than her, I want to see them. Nice
taking some clock, but couldn't get Kabaya, couldn't find her teammates, stolen away by Carson. Tootie finds Wilkins. Wilkins with the layup. 8-point lead for the Lady Pioneers. Kabaya. Purnell gets knocked to the ground. Are they going to call this on Tootie or on? They are, and both Tootie. Jordan and Wilkins with 3 fouls apiece.
That's a hard ask when you got 3 fouls to guard Purnell. But I think Tootie's got it in her.
Let's see how that matchup plays out here. With Purnell near half court, she dishes right. Nice drive to the basket, but out of bounds off of the Lady Pioneers. Bella Ober knocked that one out. Valkyrie's ball.
Kind of sense a bit of a momentum switch right here.
Becca Carson.
Sacred Heart's gotten a lot more aggressive, seemed like. Oh, a little just up.
Look, Tari Ralston, there's some long arms on that young lady, Angela Kabaya. She got her hand in there on the ball. Probably could have been a held ball. And, well, we got a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a break. Return on Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
I'd like to remind everyone to join Glycod in our quest to expand the visibility of today's student athletes by supporting our free-to-watch platform. And please subscribe and tell a friend, as Glycod is changing the way you watch high school athletics. Louisville basketball game night. I'm Paul Najar here alongside Dave Henley. Dave, really impressive performance by the Pioneers, but Wilkins' three gets it to go, and on Cedar night, she cuts the lead to 5.
She's a ball player. She can do it all.
She's got 18 now. Purnell has 22. Kabaya from distance can't get it to go, and Wilkins on the ground. Somebody's got to fouled her. She got pushed to the ground, but no call. Maybe it was just slip on the floor. The held ball goes to Sacred Heart. The official doing a nice job tying up her own shoe, giving Wilkins a little extra few seconds of rest. Deal with that knock that she got when she hit the ground. The offense against this matchup, man zone switching, Amoeba 3 right corner, and they just have not found the range. Carson or Ralston or several of the shooters. Backdoor cut, a little too ambitious as Webb was looking for Kelch.
Yeah, a little more patience needed that time. She might have been open, but it would have had to take a perfect pass, a perfect catch.
Judy on the fake and the take. I'm just calling her mini AI. That girl is just phenomenal at getting between defenders, and now it's just a 3-point lead. A full timeout called by Jeff Stowers and his staff for Simon Kenton. 42-39. The Pioneers lead the Valkyries on Louisville basketball game night. More third quarter action straight ahead on Glycod.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Louisville basketball game night on Glycod.
Welcome back to Sacred Heart Academy. We got a replay here on that last Tootie Jordan basket. And Dave Henley, she's been really doing a great job keeping her team in the game.
I mean, she gets to the basket pretty much anytime she wants, but what's even more impressive is the defense she's played on Brinley Purnell so far in the third quarter.
Yes.
So, yeah, you called her a mini AI. I like it. I like that.
I mean, she's making play. Whoa. Purnell with the push. And
she may not have been AI. She might have been an actor award for that one.
She was getting an Academy Award, and there's a travel.
But you know what? That's what you do is,
you got to get any edge you can.
Bob McKillop, the coach at Davidson for years, he used to always talk about have an act. You want to go right, start left. You want to go, have an act. And that's part of it, and that right there is
Wilkins all the way to the rack, can't get it to go. Her putback, no. And there's almost a steal. Oh, and Tootie's going to get called. That's a tough one to take. There was contact, but, if the player doesn't gain an advantage, you just sort of let it roll, but that's too much contact.
She grabbed her arm.
Yeah.
That really hurts.
Yeah, that's 4 fouls on Tootie Jordan with 2:24 to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think if you gave Tootie a chance, she'd probably take that one back and not go for the steal.
In for her is the freshman, Olivia Clausen, number 24. There comes Purnell. Purnell switching sides. Oh, she walked.
And she got right to the hole.
She got right to the lane, but she took 3. Up ahead quickly. Ralston gives it up to Wilkins.
Yeah, somebody's going to really have to step up for Sacred Heart now because Tootie's out.
Wilkins 3 short. I don't think they gave the Pioneers 2 on the board, did they? No, they did not. Yes, they did on the on the side, on the end. They did. 44-39, it's 5-point lead underneath, wide open. Great look by Cabaya to Webb. Cabaya to Webb for 2. And it's now a 7-point lead for the Pioneers.
Just have to wonder how long Coach Morrow will leave Tootie on the bench. I mean, it's going to depend on the margin. If they can stay in single digits, I don't think there's any need to put Tootie back in.
Kelch knocked it away, but Zetterman gets it back. Oh, and Kelch just violently throws down. Not violently, but tough. That was a throwdown. She's a big, strong presence in there for this Lady Pioneers team. Long arms, long legs, a 6-foot Kelch. She's a senior. Tough and tested. Wilkins hands it off to Ralston. Zetterman.
Simon Kenton, they recognize that Sacred Heart's trying to get the ball into Brianna Wilkins, and boy, when she was posted up on the ball side, they had 2 of them on her.
How do you shake Ralston? How do you shake Wilkins free here, Coach?
You know, if she's good enough, you really don't have to shake her free.
Oh, now she's open. They go. They're holding it, and that's on Purnell. I mean, they're actively attacking her physically. They're really, really getting physical with her.
They're going to have to get the ball to Bree Wilkins because she's danced with the Brunya. She's a player.
That's Purnell's 3rd or 2nd, not sure. Yeah, it's her 2nd. Zetterman with the right hand off glass. The beautiful reverse move with the right hand off glass. Puts the Valkyries within 5 again. The Simon Kenton team so impressive defensively. Zetterman with a huge make. Long 3. Can't go. Long rebound. Picked up there by Ralston. Ralston trapped. Wow. Wow. A held ball that goes to the Lady Pioneers.
That could have been big. They had a ball with 5-point deficit, but they couldn't convert. They got a little tangled up down there.
I thought hands were on arms and not on the ball, but I was 80 feet away from it, and the official right on the spot, the held ball there. Good job with the whistles tonight. Inside, Purnell gets it, puts it up, but can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound and is fouled. They threw a little bit of an alley-oop to the smallest player on the court. Next to smallest.
She's a baller. Was not the size of the dog in the fight, size of the fight in the dog.
And she's at the line for 2. It's money in the bank.
She don't hit the rim a lot.
No, she doesn't. Nothing but draws, we used to call it. You draw that net up. Just so smooth, compact, economy of movement in that shot.
What Jodine used to say,
yes.
Played a little string music.
Yes.
And are we in St. Matthews?
We are in St. Matthews.
So she played string music in St. Matthews, Kentucky.
Hey, Piper Couch in the game. She's wearing number 12 for the Lady Pioneers. And look at them all sag on the opposite side when they're far away from the ball.
That's the old rule. Ball pressure makes your defense tough. Good help.
Out of bounds.
Makes it effective.
With 2.8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and the lead back to 7. Now, if you're Olivia Klassen, you cannot let Purnell catch it. And there she goes. And that 3, no good. End of the 3rd. What a performance here tonight by these Lady Pioneers and Brinley Purnell. She's just been terrific. We're going to take a break. We'll set you up. 8 minutes to play here. It's Louisville basketball game night on Glycod.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and Louisville.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
You're watching Louisville basketball game night on Glycod.
Welcome back, Louisville basketball game night. What a night. Alongside Coach Dave Henley, I'm Paul Najar, and Dave, a terrific performance from this Lady Pioneers team. But Sacred Heart still in it, just down 7. Tootie Jordan back in the game, goes to the rack, attacks with fearlessness, can't get it to go. But there, the rebound tipped out to Wilkins. Wilkins drives, goes up strong, and makes the bucket. It's 5 points. Purnell flying down court, hesitates. Inside, she's trapped. She's trapped again. And she walked. Yeah, Coach Donna Moyer asking the crowd to get loud for her Valkyries. It's a 5-point lead. See what Tootie Jordan can do now.
Simon Kenton didn't have any threes the last quarter, and that's why Sacred Heart's able to get back in the game.
And right at us. Tootie, she was talking to her teammate, Tari Ralston. She's like, Tari, you got to move down. Got to be where I can get you. And that's what's so important. Those wing players, when the guard penetrates, you got to slide with them, be at their level for that horizontal pass. Webb at the top. Kabaya stolen by Tootie Jordan. Knocked out of bounds from behind by Bella Ober. Valkyries maintain possession. Wilkins gets it to Jordan.
Coming right to her on the post.
And they try to go cross court because they're sagging 2 and sometimes 3 players towards Wilkins.
Yeah, I mean, when Tootie was out, Bree Wilkins was their offense basically, and Simon Kenton's not going to let one person beat him.
Give it right back to Wilkins, does Utterman. Wilkins crossover into the lane, but kicks it out. Jordan again attacks between 2 players. No call, lots of contact. Kabaya down the other end.
Nice
Kabaya,
move.
what a great move. That was
He got on the arm. Nice little hesitation, change of pace to the hoop.
That was my game. I like to do that little stop and go. As Kabaya will shoot 2, up 5 are the Lady Pioneers.
I would have liked watching you play. I love those guys that are always under control, could change speeds. That's so important to be able to change speeds.
In the half court. But
you can make yourself even quicker when you're good at changing speeds.
And Kabaya hits them both. Back to a 7-point lead for the Lady Pioneers. Bree Wilkins. Tootie Jordan against Aubert. She double team. Carson gives it up. Ralston gets it to Wilkins. Wilkins in a scramble, but she's quickly double teamed.
Oh, they recover quick.
Jordan, 3 off the mark. Rebound, Kabaya. Gets it to Kelch. Kelch back to Kabaya to start the offense.
Great job by Anna Kelch, staying in control, not panicking. She was looking for her point guard, couldn't find her, didn't panic. Going to the hole.
Kabaya again goes by Ya, but can't score it. Corner Kabaya. Short on the 3. Judy Jordan with the rebound, but foul on the play. Who was that on?
I don't
23?
know. But I don't want to ask Coach Stowers right now who was on.
32. I saw 2 and 3, but I couldn't tell if it was 23 or 32. And it was 32. Her 4th, that is Haley Webb, will go out. And in for Webb is number 24, Allison Wiggins, the 8th grader. Five and a half to go here. Jordan, man pressure. She gets a high ball screen, gets knocked to the floor.
Wasn't anything there on that one.
No, and up ahead, it's a fast break. Kabaya can't hit it. Couch can't get it, and rebound to Ralston. And they're going to call Couch this time.
Coach Stowers not happy. Neither team's actually burning it up.
No. That's the 4th foul on Couch, 2nd team foul of the quarter.
Going into the 4th quarter, Simon Kenton was shooting 37% from the field, and Sacred Heart was shooting 34%. But I think a lot of that just has to do with good defense. Good defense.
It is, and not that there hasn't been some good offense too, but the defense, it's tilted, been tilted. This game has been, but on the defensive end. Defensive ends for both sides has been very solid.
Good timeout right there. Sacred Heart was a little out of sorts there on the offensive end. Donna Moyer called a timeout. Not her first rodeo.
We're going to take our break here. 4th quarter, 7-point lead for the Lady Pioneers. It's Louisville basketball game night on Glycod.
Folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
You're watching Louisville basketball game night on Glycod.
Welcome back. Teams back out on the court here for this stretch run. 4:50 to play. Sacred Heart ball down 7 to the Simon Kenton Lady Pioneers, and head coach Donna Moyer, her 5-time defending state champs, putting it on the line here against the Lady Pioneers. Judy Jordan, the junior point guard, a 1-4 set, double high post. Nice screen roll.
Great help. She was there waiting, read it like a book. That was, again, great defense. Good help makes your defense effective. And that was, she was there.
26 points for Purnell, 20 points for Sacred Heart's Wilkins. Kabaya gets it from Purnell. She's going to step back, pull it out a little more, and take some clock. That's Aubert. Gives it up. Run a little weave. Kabaya to Webb. Oh, Webb with a little hop there. With Purnell fakes the 3, and now she's hounded by Ralston. She goes left, goes to the ground. She initiated the contact. She initiated contact, Purnell did, into Ralston. That's why she didn't draw the foul.
Yeah, I've been impressed with both teams on offense. They get the ball reversed. They don't keep it on one side. And you got to move the defense. They just haven't been able to capitalize very often, but they both do a good job reversing the ball.
Jordan strong to the rack. Tootie says, I'll take it this way. And the layups she's had that have been so challenging, off her right foot on the right side, off her left foot on the left side, and there goes Purnell. She was knocked to the ground. Good hands by Wiggins to knock it away.
Tootie takes a lot of tough shots, but when you're that size, you learn how to get shots up. You learn by playing a lot of basketball against bigger players, and you figure out a way to get the ball to the basket.
I got to do my runner this way, and I can still make a layup, properly. But
some kids just know how to get the ball to the basket and get it in.
Zutterman was screening for Wilkins. Wilkins goes to the rack and is fouled with a chance to close within 3. Valkyries down 5, 3:28 to play. This is going to be a great finish, folks, as Wilkins tosses some trash to the sideline.
Sacred Heart it seems like they're playing a lot more loose than Simon Kenton right now.
Just they changed up their sets.
They're getting more aggressive.
They changed up their sets here with that 1-4 across and mixing up their offensive sets as Wilkins now with 21 points on senior night. She has 3 fouls. Tootie Jordan with 13 points has 4 fouls for the Valkyrie. And we said those two combined for 35 of Sacred Heart's 47 as they get it up. Purnell quickly ahead, and her floater from 12 feet inside the free throw line and up quickly ahead. Tootie Jordan, but it was out of bounds. I'm sorry, that was Becca Carson tossing it up ahead. Out of bounds off of Webb. Jordan gets it inside to Wilkins. Wilkins wants to get it back. She turns and spins.
Well, she was triple teamed there.
Yes, she was. She was trying to find a way to get it out to Jordan for a 3. Ober against Ralston. Slides between 2 defenders. 3 from Purnell, no good. Rebound Zutterman. Zutterman looking up. She's being pushed and hounded. I mean, Kelch had 2 hands on her. That's an odd sort of, in the backcourt like that. The shot, no good. And
Coach Dower says, slow down.
They pressed off of that missed shot. 2:25 to play. Kabaya so smooth. That step back, no good. Rebound to Carson. There's Ralston. Carson up ahead. Zutterman! She's got a chance. Layup is good. Zutterman sometimes defers, but she had the opportunity and took it. 3, Kabaya. Can't get it to go. Great box out by Carson, and she moves it up ahead. Tootie Jordan down 3. Sacred Heart chance to close within 1 or tie.
You got a white knuckler here.
A minute 45 and Tootie can't get it to Wilkins. Wilkins just jogging back. She's tired and there's a timeout.
Tootie got the ball on one side, dribbled. Defense was able to adjust. You got to get it, whip it, move, reverse, then attack.
And there's a full timeout. We'll take a break too. Exciting stretch run. We have 98 seconds left, folks. 3-point lead for Simon Kenton. Stay with us on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Welcome back, Sacred Heart Academy, 5-time defending state champs against Simon Kenton, the 9th region, 24-2 Lady Pioneers. Coach Dave Henley, 8th region. Sorry, 8th region.
You know
what am
crazy?
I thinking?
Kenton County Schools, Simon Kenton's in the 8th, Dixie Heights in the 9th, and Scott's in the 10th.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
8th region. This Simon Kenton team is going to be a tough out.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody can beat them in that region. Be hard.
It'll be tough. This team is good. Great defensive pressure from Sacred Heart, but Simon Kenton on the just a little delay here, a little stall ball, and they're making plays. Kabaya, she kicks it to Webb. Nice spread offense. They had the dribble hands off going earlier.
Got to get it out of the corner right there. Good job.
35 seconds. 35 seconds possessed so far. Bree Wilkins went for a steal. Simon Kenton, Kelch had it inside. They give it to Webb. Webb lays it up and good.
What a job by Simon Kenton.
That was a 45, almost 50-second possession. They come away with 2. 5-point lead. Simon Kenton. Tootie Jordan 3. No good. Bree Wilkins gets the rebound. The senior looking, takes the 3. No good. Rebound Kelch. She has been superb tonight.
That's over now.
And they got to foul Purnell, and that's Bree Wilkins' 5th and final. 22 points for the senior on senior night. Or was it her 4th? Her 4th.
I thought she was
I'm sorry.
I said it's over. I got a little ahead of myself.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
16.5.
The way they handle the ball, it's going to be hard to turn them over. They're just going to have to make free throws.
You're going to need a steal or 2. Zutterman had to threw something out. She was off the court. You got a foul. Got a foul. And now Bree Wilkins is out. That's her 4th. And that's a tough thing on senior night. In for Wilkins, Olivia Klassen. Bree Wilkins, 22 points tonight.
Yeah, she needs to back up a little there.
And that foul on Ralston will send Purnell to the line. She has 28. She can go for 30 here. 2 free throws for Ralston, or for Purnell.
The refrigerator door is almost closed.
Very little light coming out from that
I think the door is closed. If she makes this one, the butter's going to be hard and the jello's going to jiggle. It's over.
6 points, the deficit for the Sacred Heart Valkyries, and Purnell gets it now. 7-point lead. Carson quickly to half court. She'll check a launch of 3. Can't get that one. Tootie Jordan attacks the rebound. But that is it, folks. The Simon Kenton Lady Pioneers from the 8th region come down and take care of business here at Sacred Heart Academy. And the Lady Pioneers walk away with a 7-point, 56-49 victory over 5-time defending state champs, Sacred Heart Academy. We're going to come back with our post-game show, our stats, and a look at scores from around the region as well. You're not going to want to miss it, folks. Stay with us. It's Louisville basketball game night on GlideCod.
A Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Not just not just blinds.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Welcome to Holy Smokes Barbecue.
At Holy Smokes Barbecue, our pitmasters smoke up mouth-watering ribs, chicken, brisket, mutton, and more. From sandwiches to full dinners, with a complete list of sides and desserts. Holy Smokes Barbecue. Just tell them that the man in the big white hat sent you.
Order up! How's the pork chop taste?
It's pretty good. It's the best one I've ever had.
Holy Smokes Barbecue! Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by HKC Roofing. For your next roof repair or improvement, contact HKC at 502-212-1081 or visit roofyourhouse.com. HKC Roofing, better than guaranteed.
Welcome back. 2 heavyweights here tonight. The 8th region favorite, Simon Kenton, 56. The 7th region favorite and 5-time defending state champ, Sacred Heart Valkyries, 49. And alongside Dave Henley, I'm Paul Najar. And Coach Henley, a terrific performance from this Simon Kenton squad.
No doubt. One of the keys we talked about in the game was the defense never rests. Sacred Heart came in averaging 69 points. They got 49. Simon Kenton put that D on them, made it hard on them, and they had 2 people in double figures with Tootie. You call her Tootie Iverson. AI Tootie.
AI.
And it's very appropriate, and Bree Wilkins had 22. Emma Zetterman had a really good second half, but they're going to have to get more production from
Well, they didn't have Gilvin, who's one of their starters. Right. Riley Gilvin, the 5'8" sophomore, averaging 10 points. She was at 5.5 rebounds. She was limited to only about 4 minutes of action due to the flu. So that was something there, and
no doubt.
And you know you have to make adjustments on the fly, and against as good a defensive team as Simon Kenton, that's a tough task.
You know, and you make a good point with Gilvin not being full strength. But Simon Kenton's best defender didn't play tonight. She's the one with the torn ACL.
Out with the,
so it's
for the season. So a little wash there, but have a feeling that these 2 teams are poised to make deep runs. But you got to watch that 7th region, Assumption and Sacred Heart. 2 points separated them.
You know, a
couple weeks ago.
I saw Assumption on Wednesday, Sacred Heart tonight. If they play, I want to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I mean, they're probably going to play each other, but I want to be there for that one.
I want to be there in a big gym with all their fans just going crazy.
Chris, are you listening?
Hey, Chris. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That would be to Chris Labarde, our owner-operator at Glycod and scheduler for these upcoming playoff games. And we've got just 2 weeks to go in the season. And Dave, you're seeing good basketball all over, but tonight that was something special to see 2 of the best teams in the state.
That was just really, really good basketball. At times it wasn't pretty, but it wasn't pretty because of both teams playing really good defense. On offense, they both reverse the ball and attack the weak side. They both get it out and push it. They both take threes. They're both unselfish. They both know who their go-to players are. It's just a really, and they're both very well coached.
And one of the things, and one of the things you saw, Tootie had that great surge late in the first half,
right?
And then in the third quarter to begin it as well. But then they started really getting physical with her once she got into the paint, and that was tough.
And the game did get a little bit physical. And, so it was, just really, really good high school basketball game. Nothing came easy. Simon Kenton might have had a couple open threes. But, the thing about it, and I talked to Coach Moyer, and she talked about watching Simon Kenton on film. And when you watch a team on film as opposed to watching them in person, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
And Simon Kenton had a couple open threes in the beginning, and I think that's from just not having seen them play, not in your region, or I should say not having played them.
Right.
You just don't know until you're out there.
Well, tonight's scoreboard is presented by the Van Treese team with True Blood Real Estate. No other real estate team measures up. And for our score ticker, we have several that we can look at here. Ballard at Seneca, the girls 62-28. Ballard wins. Another girls game, Holy Cross defeated Fairdale 54-31. Also in girls action, Christian Academy 48, Eastern 45, your old school.
Eastern.
St. X was down early against J-Town, but St. X comes back for a big 55-42 win at J-Town. Also in boys action, Trinity 71, Wagoner 51. Ballard at Seneca. The boys tied at 53 in the fourth quarter. That Seneca team, you just never know when they're going to come alive. And
Ballard
sounds like
they kind of seem like a Heckle and Jekyll, or Jekyll and Hyde. They beat Eastern, then turn around and lost by 20 to South Oldham the next day.
And just a strange. Now South Oldham, we know Coach can get them revved up out there. Those threes.
Coach Simpson gets some threes going now. It's over. But Ballard, to see them lose that bad is.
That was strange indeed. Also, boys action. Cal is up 37-28 over Eastern midway through the third quarter, and that is what we have. Your ticker brought to you by the Van Treese team with True Blood Real Estate. We'll be back. We'll take a break here. We'll have our final numbers from German American Bank, and a little later on we'll have our most outstanding players brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Louisville basketball game night rolling along, post-game show on Glycod.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilley in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Red Ball Recycling is Southern Indiana's #1 recycling choice for a reason. We offer top dollar for all scrap metal. We can buy steel, copper, aluminum, brass, junk cars, and more. Call or stop by Red Ball Recycling and turn your scrap metal into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
This is the mower that cut the lawn, that became the place their kids grew up. The legendary Exmark Laser Z is the zero-turn mower more landscape pros trust. For cut quality, comfort, and reliability, Exmark, official mowers of the backyard life. Visit your local dealer or explore the Exmark Laser Z online for special finance offers, available now.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Louisville Basketball Game Night here from Sacred Heart Academy. We were proud to bring you two of the best teams in the state tonight. Simon Kenton taking down the five-time state champ Valkyries 56-49. And Dave Henley, you want to take a look at these final stats? What sticks out most to you, sir?
Well, you look at the free throws. Simon Kenton won that 12-11. Rebounds, it was 39-36 Sacred Heart. Second chance points, it was 8-6. Nobody got any points off the bench. The statistics, if you look at them, were fairly even. But then you look at three-pointers, 18-6 Simon Kenton. That was the big difference. And also what we just talked about, Simon Kenton held Sacred Heart to 20 points below their season average. That's obviously the big stat.
6 for 24 from three were the Lady the Lady Pioneers. 5 of 10 was Brindley Purnell. And then Sacred Heart just 2 of 19. And so many of them, when you look at who was taking those, you know, Tootie Jordan missed all 6 of her attempts. Becca Carson and Ralston, you know, they're 0 for 4 and 0 for 4. So that's right there is 0 for 14.
Yeah,
that's hard to take.
Yeah, it is. You gotta be able to shoot the ball, and I know Coach Moore, she's been around, and she'll figure it out. They'll get some points from somebody off the bench, and they'll get some points from somebody besides Bree and Tootie.
And they did a good job moving the ball. It just seemed like when they were shooting those threes, particularly Carson and Ralston, and even Jordan every once in a while, they were going a little quick in their shot, in their form.
Simon Kenton, they do a good job closing out fast on the shooters, and just a good defensive performance by them. And, you know, outside of the first quarter where they gave up 19 points, Sacred Heart played pretty good defense.
Really good defense, of course. So that is a look at tonight's final numbers from German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. And now we'll take our last break. And when we return, we'll have our most outstanding players from both teams, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. The MOP and more to come on Glycod when we return. It's Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
Go ahead, pour it on, as thick as you want to. Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, serving up the tastiest ribs, chicken, brisket, brown sugar sticky wings, mutton and ham. Always served to you fresh and so good, it'll make you say,
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering, 7508 Preston Highway.
Holy smokes!
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Louisville Basketball Game Night on Glycod.
And welcome back. Our final segment here tonight, our most outstanding players, brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. It was 56-49 in favor of the Simon Kenton Lady Pioneers. And for the short-sighted Sacred Heart Valkyries, tonight's MOP, brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly, it's Agent Zero tonight, Coach Henley.
You dubbed her AI.
AI, I did. Mini AI.
Tootie, she was 13 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and only 3 turnovers in 29 and a half minutes. And as much as she had the ball in her hands, 3 turnovers is very, very impressive. And she made them go. When she got back in the game after the 4th foul, that's when they cut it back down to 3. Just couldn't quite get over the hump, but Tootie really showed out tonight. She was impressive.
And to be honest, Bree Wilkins, she had a really good game too on senior night.
Double-double.
Double-double for her.
How do you not give her the MOP? But I think Tootie was deserving.
And now the Agent Zero from Simon Kenton MOP, brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Their Agent Zero.
And again, Brindley Purnell, she had 28 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and she also only had 3 turnovers in 31 minutes and 49 seconds. She set out 11 seconds.
She couldn't even.
It was in the 3rd quarter, and they had a tie-up, and they got the ball back, so he put her back in for offense. But, boy, what an impressive game for her. Anna Kelch also had 12 rebounds. They had 3 players in double figures, but, yeah, Brindley Purnell, it's easy to see how she scored 2,000 points. She can flat put it in the basket.
Yes, sir, she can. It's interesting, that 8th Region team, an hour and 45 minutes away from Sacred Heart, when they're 20 minutes away from North Oldham, and they're in the 8th Region too. That's tough, but Road Warriors, these Coach Stowers and his Simon Kenton Lady Pioneers.
Very impressive.
56-49 victors here, and that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Upcoming, what do we have here on our board? Nick, Mr. Landrum, what do we see? Coming on Glycod, more exciting high school basketball action, brought to you by our good friends at Holy Smokes Barbecue. Hey, that's where we got to go. Barbecue. Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you. What do we got upcoming here? On Glycod Tuesday night, we will have George Rogers Clark right back here at Sacred Heart Academy. You and Justin Kalin will be there, as well as Nick on the running the show. And then on Friday, February 20th, next Friday, we'll have you and I, Nick, will be at the girls and boys doubleheader. It is male at Manual. Always a great matchup in that rivalry game. So for our owner-operator Chris Labar, for our executive producer Steve Bird, producer on site Nick Landrum, for our camera operator Joe Lincoln, and analyst Dave Henley. What a great night, Dave. Thanks again for all you bring to the show.
We had the goats and me.
Good time, brother. Good time. I'm Paul Najar, folks. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, everyone.
From Glycod, this has been UA Local 502 Louisville Basketball Game Night. UA Local 502 and the Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky. We do it right the first time. Tonight's game was brought to you by Red Ball Recycling, turning your scrap metal into scrap money. HKC Roofing, better than guaranteed. Tinsley Family Concessions, commitment to quality. German American Bank, building our community since 1910. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust. Anderson's Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. And by Blinds Direct and State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley.
Visit Glycod.com and follow us on social media for information about upcoming broadcasts and other high school sports content. Thank you for watching this live sports presentation on Glycod.